The Big Show with Night and Day.
Get a hell of a caffeine fix from your local Night and Day.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hoytey Big Show. With Jase and Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon. It's the 18th of June, 2024, and you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. That was pretty appalling, Keyzie.
Well, it's because there's only two voices rather than three, Hoytey J.
Yeah, no Mogi today, the stallion, the eye candy of the Big Show. He's away for a few days.
He is.
He says it's work. I'm not convinced.
I just wish that we could have this show here, all three of us, Jace, without you on holiday, gallivanting around, him off doing films and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he's saying he's doing films.
Yeah, who knows?
I think it's just party time for old Mogi. But I tell you what, though, as I mentioned, he is the eye candy of the show. But, geez, Keyzie. Geez, you're looking good today, mate.
Oh, wow, really?
That cap is really working for me. And I'm really encouraged to see not just you, but actually Mogi as well, going for the Hoytey J look, which is the cap, which is the sweatshirt with the hoodie and a jacket over the top of it. You're looking really good, mate. There's a real glow in your cheeks. If you were a woman, I would say you were heavy with child and happy about it.
So I look pregnant.
You do look... Well, I was gonna,
I'm glowing.
Glowing.
Right, yeah.
I was going to say bloated, but glowing would probably be a more accurate description.
Yeah, you look sick.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
No, like, you look like you're sick. Hey, big show coming up, though, Hoytey J.
Yeah, massive show, man. Of course, your chance to win $500 cash with Trade Wars.
That'll be happening later on this hour. Get ready to call 0800 Hodaki. Also, you want to bring back the big poll for some reason?
Yes, well, the people are demanding it. And actually, interestingly enough, there, Keyzie, the big poll today does have to do with your appearance.
My appearance?
Yeah, because there's something I want to find out from the listeners out there.
Right, you want to get
definitively.
Right, okay. And also, we spent an entire day today filming a special advert for Radio Hodaki that'll be coming out in a few weeks' time, which meant myself and Jase were both on set in an acting sort of situation.
Yeah.
I want to go over your behaviour on set.
And likewise.
Yeah. So
how good was Pug-San, though?
Oh, Pug-San's a natural.
He is just... Mate, some people just blossom in the camera screen. He's one of them.
Yeah.
He was
blossoming in the camera screen.
Yeah, he's just in the lens there. He's just next level. But in the meantime, here's Arctic Monkeys.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Muse there on the radio. Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 12 minutes past 4 o'clock. If you're just joining us, by the way, no Mogi today. He's away on business, isn't he, Keyzie?
He certainly is there, Hoytey J. Also, if you're just joining us and you'd like to get in touch, 3483 is the number to text.
Yes.
And you can also call on 0800 Hodak if you'd like to have your opinion on anything.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget there's $50 night day vouchers to give away. Now, before we get into the big poll, which was demanded by the people that we bring it back, I want you to go on the Radio Hodaki Insta account there, because there is an absolutely sensational photo of young Keyzie.
That's not young Keyzie. Don't say it's young Keyzie.
Young Keyzie back in his band days. It is an absolute doozy. So I want to go see what people have to say about that, because it is a spectacular picture.
It's funny because we're sitting in here, I get an alert that someone's tagged me in something, I look at it and I see the photo, of course it's insulting, and I instantly go, oh cool, Joel the web guy is having a bit of a laugh again. I show you, because you get the same thing every day, something, and then you instantly take my phone out to Joel and commend him on a job well done, and then tell the nation to check it out.
Yeah, I tell you what, Joel, otherwise known as Pants Man, is a real son of a bitch sometimes, because I get the same things on my phone and I'm like, what has he done now?
Yeah, it'll be something with a big nose or massive nips or something.
It actually it's actually reached a point now where I've demanded that he shows me everything before he posts it, you know what I mean?
Oh, really? And he's going to do that?
Yeah, he does do that, but I said Keyzie's pretty relaxed about that stuff. Just fire away, so go and check out the Insta account. But right now it's time for... The Big Poll. Now, Keyzie.
What? Sorry. Yes?
I'm not having a go at you at all, okay?
Okay, that's good, because I'm pretty down the dumps after that Instagram photo thing.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be, mate.
I'm feeling pretty vulnerable.
Yeah, because it's a sensational photo. But in this next sort of big poll chat, I don't want you to feel like I'm targeting you, okay? Because I don't think it's on sort of picking on other people.
It's not.
It's just not what I'm about. And as I say, I think, you're looking really good today.
You said I look pregnant.
Well, yeah, a little bit bloated, but glowing as well.
Yeah, cool.
Now, the big poll today, because I'm curious to know the answer to this. Denim jackets or jeans with manufactured cuts and or slashes in them,
You
yes
mean
or
rips and tears?
Rips and tears, yes or no?
Yeah, so I'm currently wearing a denim jacket with a whole lot of cool as looking rips in it.
Yeah.
So it looks like I've had it for years and it's just worn out from like falling off my motorbike and stuff.
Yeah.
And there also recently was a sort of a phase where people would have their jeans with rips, big rips in them as well. Is it cool or is it not? Is that the question?
Yeah, is it cool or is it not? Because you've actually just sort of outlined my point of view about that sort of stuff. And there's a lot of people that would say old Hoytey Jase a bit old school. But
A lot of people, yeah.
I just sort of feel like
Everyone.
Keyzie, that if you're going to have rips in your jackets and stuff, you've got to earn it. I.e., like you've just mentioned, by living life. You come off your motorbike going 180k type thing, or you've just had a massive sort of side alley brawl outside a bar.
So,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
so hang
this
on.
manufactured cuts, and especially the ones in the jeans and stuff.
The rips and tears.
Rips and tears of the jeans because you've been doing hard jacker out on the farm there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you cut yourself or you burnt yourself while you were welding. I like cuts and slashes that are earned by people as opposed to some poor bastard having to do that for their job.
Yeah, right, okay. Why do your jeans have really worn out knees? What's that about?
Yeah, well... Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to say, you can vote on the big poll by going to the Hodaki Big Show's Instagram story. There is a photo there. Vote there, or you can text on 3483 or call on 0800 Hodaki.
Yeah, because I do want to know whether people are into that or not, Because
Yeah,
I just think it's faux masculinity, Keyzie. It's trying to be rough and tumble and tough, but actually you've got soft, pudgy hands and eczema behind your knees.
Here's Florence and the Machine.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Smashing Pumpkins here on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:37. What a sensational cricket match this morning, Keyzie. New Zealand, the Black Caps. What a victory.
Is this sports chat?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it is now.
Yeah, it is now.
You're going to play the Sting.
Right, so because that was in the middle of the night, right?
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was up and fizzing, mate. 2 o'clock, ready to go with my hot cocoa and my toast and peanut butter. But quite possibly, and I've watched a lot of New Zealand cricket over the years, the greatest bowling performance of all time by
Really?
Rocky Ferguson, man.
Wow, okay.
And I've seen some great performances, but the Whakamana Express, extraordinary.
Right, so what did he do?
His figures, 4 overs, remembering this is a T20, 4 overs.
So you can only have 4,
You
right?
can only have 4.
Yeah.
4 overs, 4 maidens.
So that means no runs?
So no runs were scored off him and 3 wickets. The most phenomenal
Wow.
New Zealand bowling performance in history.
Far out. Who are they playing?
Papua New Guinea.
Oh.
Tools down and lids off. It's Super Liquor Trade Wars time. Time to spin the Wheel of Trade.
I mean, it's still good.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I didn't get up at 2 o'clock. No way, man.
You just watch the replay?
Just watch a replay and just chill out.
So good. By the way, it is Trade Wars time. Thanks to our mates at Super Liquor. We're going to spin the wheel of trades and select 2 trades. If one of those 2 is your trade, then call on 0800 Hodaki and you can play to win 500.
Yep, tradies head-to-head winning $500 cash. Now, Keyzie,
Yeah.
proper spins today, please.
All right. Okay, I'm going to take a run up at because this thing is really hard to spin.
Yes, it's stiff, I know.
But I've lubed it up.
Yeah, good.
So let's see how she goes. 1, 2, 3. Sparkies.
Now, you see, if you think about a Sparky, if a Sparky was spinning that would run for 2 minutes, mate. or
Right.
a plumber or any of your tradies.
Right.
This is why I find it slightly humiliating when there's radio announced spin, and it's like... So, Sparkies, if you're a Sparky, give us a call right now on 0800 Hodaki.
All right, let's get the second trade. 3, 2, 1. Painter. Painters. So if you're a painter as well, 0800 Hodaki, give us a call now and you will be going up against a Sparky and potentially winning 500 big ones.
Are we talking like house painters? Are we talking artistic painters? Whatever. Just if you're a painter.
If you use paint or car painter, anything. 0800 Hodaki, get yourself some cash.
Good stuff. Here's David Bowie.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Let's go to the Trade Wars Super Liquor Scoreboard.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. The tradies today are your Sparkies and your painters, Keyzie.
Yeah, Jase.
Yeah, good stuff. With that in mind, Darren, you mad bastard.
Let me just get them on, actually.
Yeah, could you?
Let me just get them on. So we've got Tom and we've got Jason. So Tom is our Sparky. Tom, how you going?
Bad.
Good stuff, Tom. Where are you from, man?
Dunedin.
Tom from Dunedin.
Yeah, good on you, mate. How's Sparky life at the moment? You busy?
Yeah, she's flat out there at the moment. Yep, just doing the Sparky thing that Sparkies do.
Yeah, it's
Good on you, you massive backbone. Jason, a painter. What do you do in the winter there, Jase?
Oh, try and get indoor work.
Yeah,
Pray.
good call, man.
a lot of praying, yeah.
down on the, yeah.
Hey, Jace, what's your favourite type of paint?
Oh, resin.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. What's yours,
All day, mate.
other Jace? What's your favourite type of paint?
Me, Jase?
Yeah.
Dulux?
Oil colour.
Yeah, whatever. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? All right, Tom and Jason, this is how it works. We ask you 3 questions. First to 2 wins $500, all right?
Sweet.
And
Awesome.
also, your buzzers are your professions. So, Tom, you yell Sparky. Jace, you yell painting. All right, Hoytey J, do you want to get us underway, mate?
Sure. Fellas, what is the national flower of Japan?
Sparky.
Yes, Tom.
I'm going to say the cherry blossom.
Oh, well done, mate.
That's
well
1 point.
Done.
1 point to the
well
Sparky.
done.
All right, here we go. Jace, a chance for you to level things, mate. What brand of car is a Hilux?
Jase, a painter.
Okay, we'll go Jace first.
Yeah, because he didn't say
That's
painter,
all right.
but that's
Painter
okay.
second.
Yeah. So he said his own name.
Toyota.
Toyota, correct. All
Okay.
right.
Here we go.
This one's to take all the candy.
Fellas, how many bones are in the human body?
Painter.
Oh,
Jace, yes?
267.
Incorrect.
no.
Sparky, do you want to have a guess?
I'm going to say 204.
Oh, it's so close.
Yeah, we go the closest, don't we?
We do? Okay, the actual answer is 206. Tom, the Sparky from Dunedin, you, my friend, have won the cash.
Beauty.
Well done, Tom.
Hey.
You. Legend.
On ya.
I can feel your disappointment, Jace, but you gave it everything, mate. You gave it everything, and congratulations to Tom. You, my friend, are $500 richer. All right?
Oh, beauty. Love it.
No worries,
you.
mate. I'll chuck you over to old Pug-San in Studio B, and he'll sort you out. All right?
I've already put them over there.
All right.
Do you like to double check with them before we put them on hold?
Oh no, I'm cool now, actually, Keyzie.
You cooled out.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool, here's a cool song, man, by Tool.
Yeah, nice.
It's The Pot.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. Tool there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 6 minutes to 5 o'clock now. Heaps happening after 5 o'clock. A bit of acting chat. All the fellas on the Big Show today. In fact, everyone at Radio Hodaki. We did a bit of filming today for a new promo, which is going to be awesome. But I've got a few things and observations that I'd like to share with Keyzie.
Yeah, about my performance on set.
Yeah, about your performance.
Well, this is good because you're experienced. You've been through this before, so you can give me feedback on how I went. Whereas I'm new to this, I want to pursue it. I've got some questions about the way you sort of conducted yourself today on set.
Sure.
And I just want to clarify why you did certain things and whether I should start doing them.
Yeah, having said that, Pug-San, who's never acted in his life, blew everyone off. Blew everyone off the stage.
Did you blow everyone off?
Yeah, he blew everyone off.
The stage.
The stage. He was just next level.
He was magnificent.
Also, you're chancing in the draw for the trip to Munich with the ACC fellas. And we're going to talk Yummy Boys with Pug-San.
All that after 5.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Tuesday's going along tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Oh, dearie me. As you can tell, one voice down, old Mogi away today, so Keyzie and I at the helm. I'm actually a little bit offended, actually, Keyzie, because Pug-San in Studio B there, he's looking to buy a car, and I offered to help him and said, look, if you need any info or any sort of information about cars or advice, come and have a chit-chat. But he seems to be spending all of his time talking to you and sending pictures to you rather than old Hoytey J. Because I've got some beautiful Jaguars that I think he'd be into.
He wants to spend between sort of like $6,000 to $8,000, and you're suggesting a Jag.
Yeah, man.
That is the worst suggestion in the world.
Because they're a classy car, and Pug-San's a classy guy, you know what I mean? Can you imagine him cruising along there in his beautiful Jag, his box of Connies in the passenger seat?
Well, I can imagine him cruising behind you in your Peugeot. He's in his Jag, and then both of you break down 30 seconds later.
Right, okay.
That's what I can imagine.
Whereas, as you can imagine, New Zealand, old Keyzie, that's a good solid car there. You'll get good mileage out of that, and do that one. She's low Ks, and it's like, how tedious. A car's meant to be a status symbol, Keyzie, for God's sake.
Is it?
Yes.
Really?
It reflects the person that you are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The new car that you got, like 6 months ago?
Yeah.
It's the first decent car you've ever had.
Yes.
Your car before that was a Corolla wagon that had done 400,000 K and had one hubcap. That definitely does reflect you, though.
Yeah,
so.
it does.
It
absolutely.
Does, yeah.
Hey, now, as we were speaking about before 5 o'clock, we did some filming at Radio Hauraki today, so a bit of acting chat next, because I believe, Keyzie, you've got some questions you need to ask.
Well, we were all dressed up. We had outfits. I'm not going to give it away. We were playing characters, and I just the way you conducted yourself,
yes.
I think I could learn a lot from that.
Yeah, absolutely you could.
And you've had some observations about my acting as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We'll get into that next then.
Here's a tune, by the way, bit of Pearl Jam. Turn it up.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed. Filter there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 13 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, as previously mentioned, we did some filming today for a Radio Hauraki promo, which you'll be seeing a little bit later on in the piece. It's going to be an absolute doozy. And once again, I got the opportunity of seeing Keyzie perform, and unbeknownst to you, Keyzie, I brought a couple of directing colleagues along with me.
Oh, really?
Who had been interested in maybe casting you in projects further down the line, and I said, well, look, this is a great opportunity for you to see Keyzie,
In action?
Literally in action.
Well, why didn't you
in
tell
front
me?
of the camera. Well, because I know that you get all freaked out and your asthma starts playing out when you get nervous and stuff. So I thought that would be unfair on you to put, that extra pressure on you.
Yeah, that would be unfair on me.
Yeah.
Whereas surprising me with two top-notch directors that I didn't realise were there, that's good, yeah.
Yeah, well, you didn't know about it, you see.
Yeah.
I mean, as it turns out, it pretty much, as I expected it to turn out, was a shambles.
They were no good? Or?
No, they were great. They were just appalled by you on screen. And this is something that I've tried to explain to you time and time again. The camera basically blows you by about 10 times.
The camera blows me by 10 times.
It blows
what do you mean?
up. The camera is a very intimate instrument, right? So, your stand-up comedy, your plays and stuff, yes, you can be extroverted and overt. On the camera, it just doesn't work, and they did a close-up of your face and I was behind the camera. Now, there's already some issues putting that to the side.
What does that mean?
Well, just a close-up on your face, as you can imagine, certain things stand out.
Right, okay. My
You
mo.
know, and so you had to change the angle a little bit. Well, no, not really your mo.
Right, yeah,
just
yeah,
other
yeah.
things. But there seems to be
My
this
eyebrows.
this attitude that you have, Keyzie, which is look at me, look at me, look. You're like a little kid in a candy store. You get overexcited.
Well, the camera's on me, right? And I got to do my thing. So,
But camera work is all about subtlety. And I had a thought, and I don't know why it's never occurred to me before. My wife
yeah.
My wife is a very talented actor in her own right.
She's great. Yeah,
and
she's
she
really
is,
good.
She is
actress.
She is well known for her subtlety, and her subtlety as an actress.
Right. Okay.
And I thought to myself, why didn't I think about this before? Why didn't I get my wife and Keyzie together?
Oh, yeah.
And she can work on you for a while and teach you the art of subtlety, Keyzie.
Okay.
Little movements, little gestures.
And would you be there?
Little touches. Well, I don't have to be there.
No, because I think that would throw me off.
Yeah, yeah.
If you were there watching, you know?
Yeah. because
Absolutely. Like some one-on-one. Yeah.
Because I've got to be honest with you, I've reached the point where I'm thinking of culling you from my books. Because as it stands at the moment, you've got no shit show chance in hell of ever getting any work.
All right. Well, before you cull me from your books as my agent, I think definitely get me and your wife together.
Okay.
Or like a one-on-one. Like, honestly, if it's that bad, it could even be like a weekend situation.
Yeah, look, that's
we go
what
somewhere
I'm thinking.
neutral, you know?
Because I think she's busy with Terry the next couple of weekends, but I'm thinking the weekend after that, maybe you and her go to the Batch or something like that.
Yeah, and she works on me for a couple of days.
Yeah, and see where that leads us. Because
I'll be down for that.
I've reached the point where I'm over it. And I've just sort of lost all faith.
This is sort of the last straw.
The last straw. You know what I mean? We're already dealing, as I say, with physical problems. And I think that she may be able to help you just tone everything down a bit.
Well, I think it's just, a matter of two people going away, sort of banging out a few things and just seeing if there's anything there. And if not, hey, we leave it there. I'm keen for that.
If she can't get you right, no one can, Keyzie.
Yeah, I'm keen as. When was that? 3 weekends from now?
Yeah, if that works for you. I've got to speak to her about it, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can speak to her. I've got her number.
And just a little reminder, too, when you're on the set, the overt racism, you've got to stop that, mate. You know what I mean?
Actually, just on that, I've got some things I noticed about your performance, too. That's neat.
The Hoytey Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Queens of the Stone Age here on the radio. Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 26 minutes past 5. Hey, this big bender this Friday, isn't it?
The Big Bender reveal is happening this Friday morning at 8:20. Matt and Jerry will be popping the balloons to figure out what we're actually going to be doing on this bender. The whole Hoytey team's going to be involved this very Friday. Now, the winners have already been drawn. They will be joining us. The one thing we do know from the bender reveal is that we will be finishing up at Lula Inn in Auckland's Viaduct. So if you are in Auckland this Friday, 4 p.m, come on down, join the team on the back end of a bender. Thanks to our mates at Big Ben.
Yeah, we'll be doing the show live there, won't we?
That's right.
And Mogi will be back by then.
Mogi will be back by then. He certainly will, Jase.
Yeah, great stuff.
Now, we spent the day filming an advert for Radio Hoytey, which is going to come out in a few weeks' time. It involved us dressing up in funny costumes and playing certain characters. Jase, you had some issues with my performance around subtleties. I've got some questions from observing
Too many
you.
to list, Keyzie.
I've got some questions from observing you and the way you behaved.
Sure. I imagine too, and I apologise for this. You probably found that quite intimidating.
It was intimidating, but then I was like, I have to get used to this sort of thing.
Sure.
So, for example, you turning up like an hour late, what was that? Is that a thing that I should start doing?
No, that's the only way to get respect in the industry, Keyzie.
Right.
Always turn up late to set.
Okay.
Because then people go, this guy doesn't even care.
Right. And
you
so
know
you
what I
want
mean?
that?
Yeah, because that's kind of rock and roll. I'm a creative. Don't tell me when I turn up and don't turn up.
Yeah, okay. So
you know what I mean?
It was like an hour and 15 minutes late. Okay.
Yeah. It was actually about an hour 40.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. At one point, they were trying to set up the lighting and you were standing in the way reading your script.
Yeah.
And the guy asked you to move, but you pretended like you didn't hear him. Is that what you did?
The reason for that was because I was urinating. And I don't know about you, but when I'm urinating, I don't want to move around.
Well, hang on. We weren't in the loo or anything.
Yeah, I know. But this is the other thing. You've got to build up the whole image of who you are. I don't care about rules, man. I'm a creative. So I often will just urinate on set.
Just do wheeze.
Do wheeze and mark my territory.
Right, okay. Yeah. we filmed, I think, 3 takes, and then you realised that your reading glasses were sitting on the table.
Yes.
Even though we were very much in an era where reading glasses weren't around.
Yes.
And then we had to redo them all. So why did you do that?
Because I was trying to teach you a lesson, Keyzie.
Teach me a lesson.
Yeah, just to make you, you got to look out for the subtleties. You've got to,
Right. So I should have spotted that.
Yeah, you should have spotted that. And that's why I had a bit of a tantrum at you for not spotting it, because I put them there deliberately, and you obviously didn't see them because you were too busy being wacky in front of the camera.
Yeah, I thought you were just being really unprofessional.
Right. No, I was waiting for you to make the point.
Yeah, okay, because the others were talking about, oh, wow, you'd think he'd be used to this sort of stuff. But I see you were doing it for me.
Yes.
We were filming, and we were halfway through a scene, and your microphone pack just fell off you and fell out of your pants.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because I had it down my pants, and there's not a lot of room in there.
Right. And the same pants you'd done wheeze in?
Oh, I didn't do wheeze in my pants. I mean, I took it out to do wheeze. Yeah.
Your costume was constantly falling off the whole time.
Yeah, well, they got my measurements from when I was, younger, Keyzie, and I've put on a lot of muscle since then.
Yeah, okay.
So it didn't fit properly, and so it kept sort of slipping and so forth over my pecs and my abs.
Yeah, okay.
And my gluteus
and your slippers kept falling off and stuff, and you'd be walking along and they'd just fall apart and everything would start falling off you. And at one stage, I even had to put it all back on you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yes.
Once again, it's just hierarchy.
Right, okay.
Keyzie, dress me sort of thing.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Because
know your place.
I looked at all these number of things and I thought, wow, that's really not how I should operate. But you're saying that is how I should operate.
Absolutely, man.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Turn up late. Urinate on set.
Yeah. Put your glasses on there and ruin everything with continuity.
Put props on the table. And that's the other thing too. Move props around all the time.
So that they don't match.
All that sort of, because that really gets on continuity's goat.
Yeah, right,
when you do that.
Yeah.
Have a go at people occasionally.
Yeah.
Smash some stuff every now and then.
Yeah.
All of that stuff is very kosher for a good actor.
Yeah, right. And what about when you ripped out that massive fart in the middle of a take?
Oh, that was just age.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hoytey.
Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the Radio Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 20 to 6. And we're joined by our beloved Pug-San.
G'day, fellas.
G'day, mate. Pug-San. And as we were previously talking about, we did some filming today at Radio Hoytey. You were a part of it. Mate, you were off the hook.
Really?
You were so good. I was frothing. I haven't seen young talent like yours. I mean, I've seen you on the radio when Keyzie's away and you're filling in and stuff. But boy, oh boy, Pugs, gifted. Just a natural.
It means a lot coming from an esteemed thespian such as yourself.
Yeah, you guys make me sick.
Thanks, man.
And it was great to blow everyone off.
Yeah.
As mentioned earlier.
You were so good, Pug-San.
Actually, just on blowing everyone off.
Sit back and relax because it's time
my God.
for Connie Chat with your host, Pug-San.
You told me I was coming in here to talk about the Big Bender reveal.
No, it's Connie Chat. It's a regular
No
people
one told me we were doing Connie Chat.
Pug-San, listen to me. Since we've introduced Connie Chat with your host Pug-San, we have been, and you would know this because you're in charge of our socials. We have been inundated with questions, haven't we, Keyzie?
Oh, so many questions.
Mate.
I've got some
Really?
here.
You got questions sent in by the audience?
Yeah. So people have Jase set up a Gmail.
Oh, really?
Address, and people.
What was the?
Oh, I think it was conniechat@extra.org.
Yeah, so good.
And so people have been sending them in. It's like anonymous and stuff, but you can include your name.
Okay, yeah.
So what we'll do today, if you don't mind, for Connie Chat with Pug-San.
Oh, I mind. I really mind.
We'll just read some of the questions that have been sent in.
Yeah, you read them. You read them.
Yeah. Okay, so
whether they'll get an answer or not is sort of up in the air.
So this is great. So if you don't know this, Pug-San is a massive expert on rubber joeys.
No.
Here's a question.
I've never claimed to be an expert.
All right, here we go. This is a really good one. G'day, guys. I get stage fright when purchasing rubber joeys.
Oh, yeah.
I worry people are judging me. What can I do to stop this? And that's from Ezekiel.
Oh, quite honestly, Ezekiel, first of all, thanks so much for your question on Connie Chat.
It's a good question.
It is a great question, Jase. What I'll say to that is, mate, I think that requires a little bit of introspection. I think, safe sex is important for everybody. And so it's really just about embracing that within yourself and building up that confidence to get in there and just say, hey, look, you know what? I'm not too worried about people seeing me with these Connies. I mean, from what these guys are saying, I do that all the time, and it works out no problem.
Yeah,
That's the thing, yeah.
That's a great answer. And especially because you like to get into a bit of dirty stuff as well.
What you could also do is do what Pug-San does and just go to Night and Day and buy a pallet of them out back.
Yeah. So you're not forever going
you're not
in and out.
frequently visiting the shop the more that you purchase in one go, right?
That's good.
I've got one from Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, he's a classic.
Are flavoured rubber joeys as safe as your standard joey?
I think that depends.
Right, okay.
Obviously a lot of different companies make flavoured joeys.
Sure.
So my advice there would be to just do your research online. You know, the internet's got a plethora of research when it comes to...
is there any way,
Connies.
Pug-San, that people can contact you directly? I mean, because, I think there is a lot of shame and stuff about Connies and joeys in general that speaking directly to you, it might be easier.
Well, I honestly think that you guys taking the step to set up the Gmail is going to be a huge help.
Okay.
And it just sort of lets me keep my usual work channels for
Free.
that.
Yeah.
And then we just have one for the Connie Chat stuff.
Here's a quick final question. This one's from Hudson.
Sure.
G'day, Pug-San. Love the new segment, mate. It's what the people of New Zealand need to hear right now.
Wow.
That's good. That's a good way to
Yeah.
start. Hey, do condoms expire, or is the one in my wallet from 2006 still all G?
She'll be sweet as, mate.
Yeah.
You sure you want to... Okay, yeah. I mean, I thought that they do expire and that maybe you should just...
Who was that from, Keyzie?
Hudson.
Can we
Yeah.
maybe send them out some fresh ones, Pug-San?
Have you got any fresh ones?
Well,
You've blown through them already, eh?
Yeah.
no,
Such a bad
I don't
dog.
really like to.
I love the segment.
I like to
Yeah.
keep them for myself.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sweet as. Well, that's all we've got time for, but another great edition of, what is it, Connie Chat with Pug-San.
Yeah.
So glad to be in here, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good on
really
you, guys.
What was that other thing you wanted to chat about?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Don't
no.
even
We'll do
worry
that
about it.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do that.
okay.
We'll get you in for that tomorrow.
I'm hesitant to come back in here.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Jenny, G-Lane and the ACC team are heading off on the Export Ultra Beer Garden Tour to Munich. And maybe this great New Zealander will be joining them.
Yeah, hell of a trip that. Should be a lot of fun. Hugo, you mad bastard. How's life?
G'day, mate.
How you going, mate?
Good.
Yeah, good on you. What do you do for a crust, Hugo?
I am a spinning grease monkey of a mechanic.
Ah, good on you, man.
Massive
Backbone.
Hugo. And
Yeah,
you
I'll tell
reckon...
what, I get greasier and dirtier than Pug-San.
Ah, I doubt it, mate. He's pretty filthy, old Pug-San. Hugo, as Jase chokes over there on that,
too
you'd
good.
be pretty keen to join the ACC over in Munich for Beer Fest, mate?
I'd be absolutely fizzing to go.
Yeah, it'd be a good trip, actually. Yeah, do you think you could hold your ground, Hugo?
Yeah, definitely. I could put away a few.
Yeah, it's good. Responsibly, of course. Hugo, you're in the draw, mate.
Thank you very much.
Good
No
on
worries.
you, mate. Is it Ben there, Keyzie?
Sure is Ben from the Waikato. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good, Keys, yourself?
Yeah, really good, Ben. Man, what do you do for a crust?
I do a bit of a naughty stuff. I'm a plant breeder.
Plant breeding.
Oh, okay.
Plant.
Horticulture. Yeah, nice. That's backbone stuff.
Nice.
That's fun.
Now, these boys, they like a beersy. Ben, how about yourself?
Oh, I don't mind one or two. Yep.
Yeah, responsibly, obviously.
Do the husband.
Yeah, bloody good. And Ben, you'd be pretty keen to head over to Munich with the flowers?
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
Have you got a current passport, mate?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good stuff.
Good on you, mate. We'll chuck you over to Pug-San in Studio
You're in the
B.
draw.
Leroy, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you boys going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. What do you do for a crust, Leroy?
I'm an apprentice builder.
Oh, backbone,
Okay, massive
man. That's
backbone.
huge, yeah.
How's the apprenticeship going, mate? You getting any jip?
Oh, of course, mate. Yeah, I've been getting the old bloody books thrown at my head on site, and the plans are no good.
Yeah,
man.
All go, mate.
Hey, Leroy, what flavour vape are you running?
I don't run a vape, mate. We run the analogs on our side.
Yeah, the analogs. Yeah, good stuff, mate. Good stuff. And do you have a current passport, mate?
Yeah, mate, I got 2, so I should be all good. One of them's a Dutch one, so I can get over to you.
Oh, Leroy.
Ooh la la, Leroy.
You, my friend, are officially in the draw as well, so we'll chuck you over to Pug-San, all right?
Beautiful. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, good on you, mate. And Pug-San will take care of you in Studio B. Now, yes,
sorry, I was just going to say, that's a hell of a prize because you are hosted by Export. It's a beer garden tour in Munich, and you get return flights, accommodation, and access to Beer Fest, all thanks to Export Ultra. Pretty damn snazzy.
How good. Now, coming up after 6 o'clock, of course, we did a big poll today. So make sure you have your
that's right.
You have your say on that. Go and check it out on the Instagram page.
Just quickly, because we're going to do a recap soon, it was the distressed look on denim, like with fake rips and tears. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So vote on that on the Hoytey Big Show's Instagram story.
And also, while you're on the Insta, go and check out Keezie's early band days.
Are you talking about the photo of my alleged doppelganger?
Yeah, your doppelganger, the shirtless doppelganger.
Yeah,
boy, there's been some comments on that.
So good. That and What's on TV without Mike Minogue coming up after 6.
Beautiful.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hoytey.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Hey, obviously a voice down at the moment. Old Mogi away for a couple of days, but he'll be back forthwith, won't he, Keyzie?
Forthwith?
Yes.
You mean Friday when we do the live show at the Lula Inn in Auckland?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Now, on the podcast outro today, we had Pug-San join us, actually.
That's
right. And
surprisingly
enough, we didn't talk about Connies at all.
You could tell he was really struggling to not talk about Rubber Joeys.
Yeah, you could.
Because that's his thing. If you've just joined us, that's his thing. He loves them and he mows through them.
From my recollection, actually, if you do like podcasts, go and check out the podcast outro. It's a bit different. I was talking about how much I annoy my wife.
Yeah.
Amongst other things.
Yeah, there were... It's hard to say what this clip is because I didn't pre-listen to it.
Yes.
But here's a wee clip of myself, Jase, and Pug-San doing today's podcast outro.
Then I go off my phone and my wife will be on her phone, so I'll give her shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Here's the weird thing. This is true and it's sad.
Yeah.
Is that you guys will find this hard to believe.
I don't think I will.
But I can be a shit stirrer sometimes.
Oh, my God. Are you serious? Correct.
You know, not very often, Keyzie, to be fair to me.
What do you mean not very often? You do it from 4 till 7 every weekday.
But you know what I mean? It's like sometimes when I'm at home, I get bored.
Sometimes.
And I see my wife.
Yeah.
Just...
My wife?
Doing... Not just chilling out, just relaxing.
Because she's got an actually tough job, and so she likes to sit at home and chill.
And there's just a part of me that starts whirring in my head, and I'm like, prod.
Yeah, man.
But sometimes I can prod too hard, and she can turn on me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If you want to hear the full tale, comes out at 7:30 every single night, the podcast outro, along with a highlights podcast of our show as well. Just search Hoytey wherever you get your wee potties from there. Up next, a recap of the big poll. Today's question, you can vote at Hoytey Big Show's Instagram story. Distressed denim with rips and tears, yes or no?
Get in there quickly.
Quick, Bo!
The Hoytey Big Show podcast.
Jed there on the radio. Hoytey Big Show, but it's that time of the day again. Let's get into it, shall we?
The big poll.
Yes, it is the big poll. Today's topic, distressed denim. So clothes you buy, for example, like the jacket I'm currently wearing, that is made
like everything you wear, Keyzie.
It's made of denim and has fake tears and rips in it from the factory.
Yes.
Yes or no?
What I was talking about earlier on is that, and I've got to say the vast majority of listeners agreed with me on 3483, is that, I'm kind of old school. You've got to earn your cuts. You've got to earn the abrasions. And what I mean by that, rather than have some poor bastard in a warehouse do the little cuts in your denim jacket and your little panties there, your three-quarter pants.
Yeah, I wear cut panties. Yeah, that's what I wear.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To try and create this facade this ruse that you're some sort of tough guy, as opposed to an actual tough guy,
like
you, who gets a bit lippy in the bar with a big doofus there, and you end up, having a bit of a douche in the back alley, and then you get a few rips in your jacket and stuff, or you're hooning at 150k on your motorbike there, and you come off on gravel. You got to earn it, I want to see life in your clothes. I want to see someone that's lived a life rather than pristine, beautifully ironed jackets and pants with pre-made cuts in them.
So that was our topic. If you can't tell, yes, it was Jase's idea. You can vote up at the Hoytey Big Show's Instagram story. You predicted 30-70 in favour of no. People don't like it. I predicted 40-60 in favour of no. You were spot on the money.
Seriously?
100%. 70-30, no. People don't like it.
How does that make you feel, Keyzie?
Well, to be honest, I don't really give a shit. Because it's the Hoytey audience. And whenever you put up a photo of me doing anything and there's a chance for people to diss what I'm doing, they will always go for it.
Right, okay.
Whereas I know that I look sicko as in that photo. Hey, Jase. How does it make you feel?
Oh, justified.
Yeah, right. So you're happy with that?
Totally, man.
Yeah, so good. Thanks for bringing that up. But yeah, keep voting on the Hoytey Big Show's Instagram.
It doesn't matter anymore. I won.
Yeah, you won.
Yeah, so let's not carry on with it, Keyzie.
All right, should we go to some ads?
Yeah, why not?
And then after that, what's on telly without Mike Minogue?
The Hoytey Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hoytey.
Yes, indeed. The Chemical Brothers there on the Radio Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday evening with our next segment, actually. It's the baby of one of the Big Show who's not here today, Keyzie.
Yeah, that's right. I think we could still do it, though.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. He's been piss poor on that front lately. And it's a bit early, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm just thirsty. Carry on. What is it?
That's your fourth one, though. Oh, yeah. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? Yeah. There you go. But he has been piss poor on that front. I mean, he's not even making an effort to watch telly at the moment.
No, it's a pretty sweet job to have too. Watch some telly.
Yeah. Well, he's told us he actually hasn't even set his telly up in his new house yet.
Has he not?
No. That's how ridiculous it is, and I think we should ban it until Mogi gets his telly mounted.
Hang on, because you and I watch a lot of good telly, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You were saying earlier you've started the new season of House of the Buzzies, haven't you?
Yeah, House of Buzzies.
Yeah,
House of the Dragon, of course, started again last night. Look, I'll say it again, Keyzie. It suffers in comparison to Game of Thrones. I was saying to my wife last night, actually, that if this was a series in and of itself and Game of Thrones never existed,
right,
I would actually think this is a bloody good show.
Really?
I would like it, right? But because it uses the same soundtrack as Game of Thrones and has all the same costumes and all that sort of jazz, I just can't quite buy into it. And the mop-head sort of white hairdos aren't doing it for me either.
The wigs, yeah.
And last night, it was okay. It was very admin heavy. Like sort of re-establishing the story. There was a lot of chitter-chatter. There weren't many buzzies, and there wasn't much blood.
But early doors Game of Thrones, to be honest, first 5 seasons, I loved admin-heavy episodes because there was so much intrigue and the writing was so good.
Yes, but there was also buzzies and there was also blood.
Yeah, there'd always be a wee bit, eh?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. And to be honest, man, I love Game of Thrones. I watched 6 episodes of the first season of House of the Dragon. I haven't watched any more.
Right.
I'm not going to watch any more because I just don't think it's that good of a show.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's coming out every week as well. Like, if I could burn it up just all on one Sunday or something, I probably would.
Yeah, right.
And also because I got Disney Channel the other day, so I've got lots of choices now. I've got your Shogun with Pug-San! And also The Bear, which is bloody good. So there's plenty for me to watch at the moment, which I'm stoked about.
That's right. You were going to talk about The Bear today, but we'll have to save that for tomorrow because now it's my turn to talk.
Yeah, well, are you going to talk about House of Buzzies as well?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Last night...
Incidentally, House of Buzzies, I'll give it 3 buzzies out of 5 buzzies.
See, that's bad.
Yeah, well...
6 out of 10. 12 out of 20.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, 24 out of 40. Yeah, that's bad. Last night I watched... Have you heard of Clarkson's Farm? No, seriously, on Amazon?
No.
So Jeremy Clarkson bought a farm and he's trying to learn how to farm, blah, blah. 3rd season's out and it's something you can just put on and mindlessly watch it when you can't figure out between the two of you what you want to watch. Put it on. He bought some pigs. Seriously, one of the funniest episodes of TV I've seen in a long time. Because it was just him trying to learn how to operate with all these pigs and piglets and stuff. Very, very funny.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
And then did you put your wife to bed, have a glass of port?
And play PlayStation? I did that exact thing without the port. Jase.
I was going to say a bit of monkey porn, but no, that's all good.
Monkey porn, really?
The Hoytey Big Show podcast.
Foo Fighters there on the radio, Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday evening. Hey, now exciting news. The Big Show at the moment, Keyzie, we're doing a lot of live shows, mate.
We are, we're busy.
But by that I mean we're doing live shows in actual bars. Of course, every show we do is a live show, but we're doing them in bars. We're doing another one next week in celebration of A Day in Lieu 2.
That's right. So A Day in Lieu was something we started last year. It was to team up with Bowel Cancer New Zealand and raise some funds for them. You can still do that. You can text the word Lieu to 3779 and it makes an instant $3 donation. But the idea is we all gather next Wednesday at the Empire Tavern, which is in the Auckland CBD, and Radio Hoytey will have 12 hours. And now this part's going to be tough.
Yes.
Especially, I reckon you'll struggle. 12 hours of funny from the dunny.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to have to be funny.
Oh, I mean, it's not just all on us.
No, I
the
know.
really exciting thing, as we mentioned last week, Keyzie, which you missed, which you weren't here for, Pug-San's debuting his comedy show.
Oh, he's actually going to do it?
Yeah, he's actually going to do his chef's piece.
Oh, that's right. So for those of you that missed it, Pug-San does a really hilarious comedy sketch where he plays a teppanyaki chef.
Yes.
He doesn't say anything, and it's really fun. It's very interactive, too. There's a lot going on. Yeah. It's very funny.
Hey, and you end up with a free meal at the end of it.
Free meal, too.
You know, like some fried rice and chopped chicken and stuff.
It's so good. So that'll be happening at the Empire Tavern next Wednesday, and don't forget we are doing it to raise funds for Bowel Cancer New Zealand. Our mates at Cotton Softs have teamed up with us as well. The 12 hours are funny, though, because you've got the breakfast show.
Yes.
You've then got Angie, you've got Prebz, who's hilarious, and then we have to come in.
Yeah. It's a tough act to follow, for sure.
We're going to have to make sure we are hilarious that day.
Oh, we will be hilarious. And just, it is a very serious issue that we're talking about. Check out your poos, check out your bowel movements. I've been doing that a lot since you fellas made me a bit self-conscious about my wiping, Keyzie.
Yeah, okay.
So I go 3 to 4 wipes now, even though it's unnecessary.
Yeah, right.
And I also really study what I've delivered afterwards just to make sure she's all tickety-boo.
Well, as Jase says, study your poos, a.k.a. know the symptoms, get checked, take action this awareness month, and text Lou to 3779 to make an instant $3 donation. We'll see you next Wednesday at the Empire.
Yeah, too good.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's your Tuesday show done and dusted. Hope you enjoyed it. Keyzie, what are your plans tonight, mate? Netball or badminton or table tennis? What's going on?
None of those things, Jase. My wife is playing squash on Tuesday nights.
Oh, you love those nights, eh?
Yeah.
Because you basically have a bachelor's night.
That's right, until she comes home at about 8:30.
Yeah.
So before she gets home, I'll be cooking us dinner. I'm doing beef burgers on brioche buns with a little onion jam, mayo.
Is that one of those box jobbies?
No, not a box job at all.
Right.
So I'll be making these up. Bit of tasty cheese on there.
Yeah.
It's going to be delicious. And then she'll go to bed and I'm going to stay up late playing PlayStation.
Yeah, playing.
Jase.
No.
Stop.
Playing. I was going to say playing
PlayStation. No, just playing PlayStation.
Yeah.
We can't.
You'll like this, Keys. You know what I'm having for dinner tonight?
What?
Pork mince meatballs.
Really?
Yeah.
Yum.
I'm not stoked about it.
Is it?
In fact, I actually had a bit of a go at because she chose it. Because we're on the boxes at the moment, and it's a pork mince sort of.
I bet it's delicious. Is it like a Thai one?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
It looked foul.
So good, man, with sweet chili and stuff.
And I said to her, pork mince, darling, really? Really, I'm working my ass off day in and day out. Surely we can do better than, the poor man's mince.
The poor man?
If we're going to do mince, I want beef mince, right? Let's stop mucking around with this porn mince carry on.
Do you ever just pick the boxes, the meals yourself? Because you seem to have an issue with pretty much all of them.
No, well, yeah, I do actually. Too many carrots, too many pumpkins.
Yeah, right.
Generally speaking. But after that, I'll probably go to the gym. Go home, do a bit of writing. I like to write for an hour or so in my personal journal.
Should bring that in, actually.
Sure, I can bring that in. Probably watch a bit of TV, make love, do a little bit of reading.
Are you going to go to sleep at any point?
Usually around 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I'll be up at 6. So,
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So good. Hey, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back again tomorrow at 4. 2 podcasts out at 7:30 tonight. You should get amongst them.
Yeah, go on, you mad bastards.
Bye.